Hello and welcome to this talk about acting as a certificate provider in a lasting power of attorney situation. My name is Alex Cisneros and I'm a barrister specialising in mental capacity law. We're going to be talking today about four things. The first is understanding what a certificate actually is, and also in terms of that, who can provide one. I'm going to talk a little bit about the context of certificate providers in lasting power of attorney situations, and in so doing also talk about the international perspective on certificate providers and the formalities of developing a lasting power of attorney. The reason I think that's useful is if there's an issue with a lasting power of attorney or the Court of Protection finds issue with the lasting power of attorney instrument itself, it's useful to know the background and the context of why certificate providers are necessary. And I say in the slide, you can see that I say that the background of a lasting power of attorney, and specifically the requirement to have a certificate provider, is useful in the event that there's a complex dispute, or if you want to find some fault in someone else's certificate. The third thing we're going to talk about is how to advise your clients about the best individuals to approach to be a certificate provider. And indeed, as part of that, the individuals who can't be or shouldn't be a certificate provider. And the final thing we're going to talk about is how to avoid the pitfalls of acting as a certificate provider or to spot the common mistakes that providers sometimes make. And I've said that in two ways. One, because you yourself might be a certificate provider and it's important you understand what the role is, but also you may be advising a client who either has got a lasting power of attorney with a certificate provider or wants to challenge a lasting power of attorney instrument. And therefore, it's useful to know what the pitfalls are in case you're in a situation where you're asked to challenge the lasting power of attorney.